up YouTube? Today's video is going to be about my amazing Streamer RNG. As you may know, a couple days ago I decided to gamble some House of Mirrors and I went all the way from 9 to 20 House of Mirrors, and then I decided why not keep doing it, right? So 9 to 20 is pretty good, and I thought to myself, eventually I'll either go broke or I'll get infinite currency. Well, that's not exactly how it works, but I thought that I could just keep gambling and I'll see what happened to it. And let me show you what actually happened to it. And after doing this, I thought to myself, why did I actually go broke? And I'll actually explain why I actually go broke. And we'll see what happens. So this is me right now. And I decided I got 15 crafts up. So here I have 15 crafts. Hey, what's up YouTube? Today's video I'm going to do a quick little tutorial on how Streamer RNG really works. I know a lot of people say that streamers get incredible luck and they just get infinite currency. When they do div card gambles, they pretty much double their cards constantly. When Empyrean gambled like 80 House of Mirrors, he couldn't even lose it all after he tried to lose it all as much as possible. So I kind of confirmed this because last time I did this, I went from 9 to 20 House of Mirrors. And I pretty much decided that I was going to keep gambling because I pretty much thought that Streamer RNG was a real thing. I would always double up and I'll eventually reach 100 mirrors. So I was like, why not go farm some more crafts at this point in the league? I'm not really sure what I'm doing in PoE anymore. Pretty much just stalling till Gauntlet starts. But here it is. I farmed 15 div cards, sacrifice, harvest. And let's just say I didn't really need 15 of them, and you'll see why. So here I am. And I'm just going. And
shit, where to go?
I'm pretty sad. It's like, where to go? It starts off badly.
That's just already a disaster.
7 House of Mirrors gone, and then another 4 to 1.
Yeah.
4 to 0.
We lost it all.
4 to 6. So we're back, right? 4 to 1.
And we're gonna have no more cards.
And then 4 to 0. And 3 to 0. So if you actually believe in Streamer RNG after seeing this, then I don't know what to tell you. You are misinformed. I don't know how unlucky I got. I mean, I got pretty unlucky. And it's just part of the norm, as you'll see later on, by what I mean. But after that happened, I decided I still had a mirror left or 2 mirrors left. And I was like, why not just go buy more cards? And I was like, yeah, I'm going to go buy more cards. This guy's actually trying to sell me to Immortal because he's trying to give me some more House of Mirrors. And I go to this guy's hideout and I do the one thing that people always recommend gamblers not to do. And that is to try to recoup your losses by going all in. And I pretty much went all in with my currency. I bought another 2 House of Mirrors and I have 4 now. So I'm ready to go back into the harvest and show them what's up, right? And I truly believe this harvest was probably cursed. I should have probably left the harvest. I should have probably found a new harvest, and I should have probably gambled there instead. So I did. It's 4 to 1, and
What the fuck is wrong with this thing?
I'm pretty mad at this point. Not really, but 1 to 1 and 1 to 0.
Okay, it's dead.
So that is how you lose 3 mirrors in roughly. I think I did this in roughly like 2.5 minutes. And yeah, Streamer RNG is not a thing. I'm currently probably down 6 mirrors overall or 7 mirrors overall from the sacrifice div card gamble. So I thought to myself, what is actually going on? So I decided to look into it, right? So trying to make up your losses by going deeper into the red is never, ever a good idea. So a lot of people think, oh, I'm going to make it up. And this has definitely happened before when I go to Vegas and I lose in blackjack. I definitely go to the ATM. I grab out another like $10,000. And then I decide I'm going to bet it all and try to make up my losses that I lost. And let's say it doesn't work in real life. It doesn't work in PoE. So never gamble what you're afraid to lose. Like one time if I was like afraid of paying rent and I had like $10,000 and I went to Vegas and I decided to go gamble on blackjack, I felt really, really bad because I no longer had the money to pay the $10,000 for the month's rent. So then I had to go take out a loan, and you know what that means, right? So I couldn't afford it. I had to take out a loan. a predatory loan at that to pay off the $10,000 mortgage, and it was a disaster. So never ever gamble what you're afraid to lose. And passive income with mere fees is definitely the best way to sustain a gambling habit. And just like in real life, if you have a job, you can keep gambling forever, right? You get hundreds of exalts a day from mere fees. You get like thousands of dollars a day. And of course, you can go to Vegas, you can go online, you can go gamble some online slots, and it doesn't feel too bad because you know you have more money coming back in. So getting passive income definitely can fund your gambling habit. If you ever feel like you like gambling in PoE, make sure you like farming in PoE too. Gambling and farming goes hand in hand. And even though the div card gamble expected value is 0, and it is actually quite crazy because I decided to go look at div card Markov chain, right? Someone decided to write their PhD thesis on Harvest Divination card doubling. So basically, TLDR, and this is a lot of mathematical jargon, and I do know some people in here are into it, but TLDR is that the expected value of the div card gambles is 0, but the biggest thing about this is that gambling with a small amount of cards, or otherwise known as a limited bankroll, will eventually lead to ruin with finite wealth. So what this means is it's called Gambler's Ruin. It's called Random Walk. So you can see here, say this is how many House of Mirror cards you have. So you'll go up and down, up and down, up and down. And eventually you will probably run into a random walk, otherwise known as standard deviation or RNG, where you'll get unlucky and you'll go all the way down and you'll eventually reach 0. Now this will probably never happen if you have infinite wealth. So say you had 1,000 House of Mirrors, it's a lot less likely to happen. So in the past, you can see here, Empyrean, 84 House of Mirror gamble, and 84 House of Mirrors is a lot more. And he was unable to actually burn through all his cards because his bankroll was so high. I actually think he ended up with a lot of profit. But I do think that if I had more House of Mirrors, and I only had, I think, 24 or like 27, so 3 total mirror value of House of Mirror card gamble, that's why I actually ran into a string of bad luck, as you saw in that video, and I actually went bankrupt with the card gamble. But basically, this is another thing to deal with martingales, and this is turning into like some sort of gambling mathematical thing. But this is a strategy that a lot of people always ask me about, and this is a strategy where you keep doubling your bet in hopes that when you double your bet, you'll always make money if you win that one bet. Well, the problem is if you keep doubling your bet and you get a string of bad luck, like 16 losses in a row, then there's no way that you can actually get $1 million and keep betting. So that's pretty applicable in both real life gambling and PoE gambling. So just some quick little fun facts, and to show you that Streamer RNG is not really a thing as much as some people would lead you to believe, or in the comments down below. But thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure you only gamble if you can afford to lose it. And I hope you find more Mirrors, Exalts, and Mage Bloods than me. And see you next time. Bye.